everyone, welcome to my channel. So as you may notice, I'm very new here and this is my first video, so please be kind and patient. Bear with me if I do get a little bit clunky at times. So what I thought I'd do today is a video of my favourite ever beauty products. So I love watching videos like this. I love to know what people really enjoy and what people really want to buy over and over again. And there's a lot of things that I really love. So I buy a lot of beauty products, but there are a few things that I always go back to and I'll always repurchase. So I thought I would give you guys a little insight into that today. So I hope you enjoy. If you do enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to, and also comment below and just let me know if you love any of these products, or whether you hate any of them, or what your absolute must-haves are. So I'm not going to ramble too much. I'm just going to go straight in and I'm going to start with skincare. So the first item I absolutely love is the Liz L Cleanse and Polish that looks like this. So I've tried all of the dupes, all of the you know, meant to be better than Liz L, but I always come running back to this. This is probably about my fourth one of these. I was a bit late to the party with it. I kind of was like, oh, what's the hype all about? I'll just stick with what I know. But this is really amazing because it completely gets rid of makeup without tugging at your skin and pulling your eyelashes out. So I use this as my second cleanse. I've actually got this in the rose and lavender scent at the moment, which I'm not too keen on. I just bought it because I thought it would be really nice. So like an evening time cleanse, it would be nice and relaxing. But it's not actually that nice, so I will probably go back to the original one, but it comes with a muslin cloth as well, which is really nice just to obviously buff that off. There's not really much more I can say on this. Most people have used it anyway, and if you haven't, a hot cloth cleanser is so nice on your skin. It doesn't leave you feeling tight and horrible, so I definitely recommend giving that a go. The next item is actually a face mask, and it is a really cheap one. It's by L'Oreal, and it comes in a tub like this. It is the Pure Clay Detox Mask. Now you can normally pick these up for about £6 or so in Boots or Superdrug or somewhere like that. Now I still suffer with the occasional breakout, and when I do, I literally pop this mask straight on and it just draws everything out of your pores that shouldn't be there. And it works wonders. If ever I've had like a breakout and I get quite a big spot, I literally put this on, take it off and then use my skincare as normal, and the time that it takes for that to come down is literally so much quicker. I have nearly used all of this. It's literally nearly all out. But I've had it for a little while. I have got a backup waiting, so then when I've run out of this one, I have got another one just in case. The one thing I really love about this is that I do really suffer with dry skin. This doesn't leave my face feeling tight. Although it is obviously like a spot reducing product, it doesn't make my skin feel tight and horrible after I've used it, which is quite hard to find when you've got skin as dry as mine. So this is really suitable for any skin type and I absolutely recommend it. I know they do others in the range as well, so they're probably well worth a look as well if this one is anything to go by, so I love that. The next item of skincare is a moisturiser, and it is the Bare Minerals Butter Drench, which looks like this. It's got a beautiful rose gold lid. I've bought this a few times because, as I said, I suffer really badly with dry skin and I hate the feeling when I put my makeup on, and it's particularly around my nose, that it feels really rough and I hate it. So this absolutely sorts that out every time. I use this more as a night cream because it is quite rich and it doesn't have any SPF in it, so I don't like to use it during the day. But this is the absolute best moisturiser that I've ever found for my skin when it's dry. Nothing else quite works the same as this. It smells absolutely heavenly, and I've literally had this for a month and I've only really just scraped the surface, so you don't need a lot either. But if you haven't tried any Bare Minerals skincare, I really recommend getting down there and giving it a go, because I've tried this and I've tried their cleanser, their serum, I've tried all of it actually, and their eye creams, the whole lot, and it's all really, really wonderful. And this is £32, which I suppose is quite expensive, but it's actually less than if you were to buy from Clinique or Dior or somewhere like that. So actually, as far as high-end prices go, I think this is a really reasonably priced moisturiser. So the last item that I love in skincare may come as no surprise, because I think it's a product that most people pretty much love. It is, of course, the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. This is just magic. I don't know what sorcery they put in this, but it works for everything. So I use it for dry lips, dry skin, cuticles, burns, bites, rashes, you name it. If anyone's got a problem, I hand them this. It is just, there is just nothing better than this if you've got any problems with your skin. I've actually got this in the original at the moment. I hadn't realised there was 2 versions, and I do prefer the fragrance free because it is very potent. It really smells like antique-y. I don't know if that's a word. It does smell pretty vile, but the results you get from this are so worth how bad it can smell. So I really would advise not putting too much in. Sort of try and get over the smell, try and get past it, because it is a fantastic product. I do think it's about £27 a tube, which again does seem very extortionate. However, this tube has lasted me ages. It's meant to last 36 months, it says on the back there. I've probably had this for 18 months and it's still going very strong. And as I say, I literally pass it to everyone for any product. So absolutely love that. So I'm going to move on to makeup because I think that's the next logical step. I love my makeup. I am somebody who buys a lot of makeup. And I really do like to change things up. I don't like to wear the same thing every day. I like to make sure I've got variety, stuff like that. So that if I buy a product again, or if I use it a lot and the product had a lot of use, it's pretty self-explanatory that that is something that I'm really enjoying and that really works for me. The first product, if I don't break it, is the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer, which looks like this, and it's got little gold flecks. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but it's got gold flecks running through, and it's of course got the beautiful YSL embossing on the lid. This is about my 4th bottle of this. It is expensive. I think it's about £33.50, but it's so good. I really am all about illuminated, sort of bright, healthy looking skin, and because this has got those gold light reflecting particles in, it just really gives me a nice smooth glow to the skin. So it does minimise the appearance of pores and it just smooths over beautifully. I don't necessarily think that I would recommend this for oily skin because it is, I don't know, it can feel a little bit oily on. It's not as sort of silicone-y as Benefit Professional or something like that, but for any other skin type I think this is absolutely amazing. And every time it gets like really low down, I feel terribly sad because although I know it's expensive, I also know I can't live without it. So absolutely loving that. And I've actually had this since Christmas and I haven't really made that big a dent in it. I don't use it every single day, I'm not going to lie about that, but I do think I do give it a fair bit of use and that's not too bad at all. So the next product is a foundation, if I can get it. And it is the NARS Sheer Glow. I love this. I have actually got this in the shade Mont Blanc, but I do think that it's a little bit pale for me at the moment. I am terrible with foundation. There was a time when I would wear a different foundation pretty much every single day. I think I own nearly 30 foundations, which is just absolutely obscene. Nobody needs that many. Now, it did take me ages to get hold of this one because I believe that NARS have had a bit of a stock issue with it because everyone suddenly seems to love Sheer Glow. I absolutely love this foundation. It gives me good coverage, but it makes my skin look so healthy and so like vibrant, and I just absolutely love it. The one thing I will say is NARS apply their foundation with their hands, which when I bought this I thought, I'm not doing that, I'm going to use a brush or I'm going to use my beauty blender as normal, and I didn't really love it. I thought, oh, it's okay, but I don't really know what the hype's about. ever since I've applied this with my hands, it looks so much better. So if you do have any of the sheer glow and you're not really getting on with it, try it with your hands and see how you go, because it is so good. It's £32 for the foundation and £3 for the pump. I would say it is worth buying the pump because you can wash it out and reuse it, and I'll be honest, I'm wasting so much less now I've got the pump, because it was like a purchase afterwards and I was finding I was tipping it out and wiping loads away because just had too much. But this is just perfect, and the really good thing about this as well is it doesn't have any SPF, so it doesn't flash back in photography, which is really, really good, especially if you're obviously that it's because it's wedding season, you're looking for a foundation for your wedding day or something like that. This is absolutely perfect. Or night out as well. Perfect. Absolutely love it. The next item is actually a blusher. Now, I don't really ever wear a lot of blusher. I wear it because it's like a necessary thing to tie my look together, but I don't go crazy for it. And I've only ever hit pan on one blusher ever. And that is why this is my replacement one, because I really didn't want to show you my scabby old one that's hit pan and just looks really sorry for itself. But it's Benefit's Dallas. I have been buying this for, I would say, a good 6 years. It's just so lovely. It is like a bronzer blusher hybrid, like so. And I just get so many compliments when I wear this. It's a really nice sort of outdoorsy glow. It really looks like you've been outside and it's a little bit windy and you've just got that really nice pretty flush, which is why I love it. I am not necessarily keen on some of the blushes from Benefit because I don't think that they're pigmented enough. I'm not keen on Dandelion in particular because I'm very fair, and it seems like the perfect choice for me, but it just isn't. I just don't like it. But I love this. So I have got two, and I probably will back up again because I have heard that they are discontinuing this, which, if that's true, it's a bad decision. Please don't do it because Dallas is the best. Everyone I've ever met, I'm like, oh my God, you have to try this blusher. And I worked for Benefit for a little while and I just sold loads of these because it's just so beautiful on everyone. So yeah, absolutely love that. And it does look a bit scary actually in the pan. And I remember when I tried it, the lady was like, oh, let me pop this on you. And I was like, no way. I was like, that's going to look awful. I don't think that's a good idea. And she put it on, and ever since I've been converted. So even though it looks a bit scary and a bit dark in the pan, I urge you to give it a try if you haven't already. Next up is an eyeliner. That has been discontinued. I have a backup, thankfully, and I don't wear a lot of eyeliner. However, I didn't know this was going to be a limited edition product, so I was really, really upset when I found out that was the case. And it is actually the YSL. This looks really sorry for itself. It's the YSL Babydoll liner that looks like this. It doesn't even really say the colour, so I probably should have known. No, it doesn't say the colour, but I think they still do this in the black, which is nice. But I will just show you because this is gorgeous. It's like a rose gold. Just going to swatch that. It's got a really thin tip as well. And I really love brushes like that for eyeliner because I just find them much easier to work with and I find them very precise. And when it's on, it looks like this. I don't know if you can see it. So it's a really beautiful rose gold. And again, whenever I wear this, I just get so many compliments. And I just think it's so pretty. I have also got it in like a more just golden tone, which I also really like. But I'm really glad that I have a backup of this because I just love it. To be honest, I probably shouldn't still be using it. But unless they're going to bring it back, I have no choice. So I'm going to keep wearing it. Regardless. So if you're watching YSL, bring this back. It would make me very happy and it will probably make my eyes happy too. So I love that. The last two beauty favourites are lipsticks. Now I have way above 100 lipsticks. I would say definitely a lot above 100. It's just something I'm always drawn to. I always buy lipstick, and I'm not really fearful of colour, so I've got pretty much any colour that you can imagine. I don't buy like all pinks or all nudes or anything like that, but I do have two that I will go back to if I think, oh, I don't really know. The first of those is by MAC, and it is Du Bonnet, which looks like this. It's a really gorgeous deep red. Absolutely love it. I will swatch that for you as well. This in the autumn is just the best colour ever. It looks like that. So it is absolutely lovely. It is in the amplified finish, I think. Yeah, amplified, which is my favourite MAC finish because it's got a really strong pigment, but it's not really dry. And this colour it just looks amazing when your skin's quite porcelain. It looks amazing when you wear it with Dallas. Yeah, it's just a really nice autumnal hue. I've converted a lot of my friends to be Du Bonnet lovers also. So it's just lovely. And if I want like a strong deep lip, I always fall back to that. And if it's sort of autumn winter time and I've got sort of nice brown smoky eye, or gold or anything like that, I always think, this would top it off perfectly. The other favourite I have is from Charlotte Tilbury, and that is in the shade Secret Salma. And that looks like this. And I'll show you the bottom. Hopefully you'll be able to see it, which is Secret Salma. Again, I just think this is a really nice colour that I can just pop on whenever I don't really know what to wear. It's quite a neutral colour, but it's got a bit of a hint of pink. It's quite mauvey, I would say. And this is from the Matte Revolution Hot Lips collection. So that is what it looks like. Again, I just like this. I really like the formula of Charlotte Tilbury's matte lipsticks because they're not drying. I've got a few colours, but if I'm ever like, oh, I don't know what to put on my lips, I always go with this. And I just always get a lot of compliments when I wear this. People always say that it makes my lips look just really nice and polished. So I do really love this. I do want to get some more colours of the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick because I think I've got 6. And I'd love, who wouldn't, to have the whole collection, because I just really enjoy wearing them, and I find that the colours are really lovely and the actual formula is just perfect for me. So I absolutely love that. That is all of my makeup favourites. So I'm going to move on. I've only got one nail favourite, so I'll just quickly do that. I paint my nails all the time. I've always got my nails done. At the moment they need doing, they're a little bit glittery. But the one thing that I always use every single time is the Nails Ink Kensington Caviar Top Coat. I've got about 3 of these lying around because I just love it. Looks like that on the back. This is so good. It always makes my nails look like gel. It just makes them look so shiny and so flawless. I never ever get bubbling with this, which I do find I get with a lot of other top coats. I am an avid Essie fan. I love Essie polishes, but I don't like their top coats. I've never had a top coat from Essie that I've got on with, but I just love this. It is quite expensive because I think it's £15, which is quite a lot for a top coat, but it does last ages, and especially the amount I paint my nails, and it does really keep my nails fairly chip free. I don't think I'm ever going to have chip free nails because I'm constantly cleaning makeup brushes and I don't know, just stuff like that just really plays havoc on your nails, and so I'm not going to hold out too much hope, but I do love this because I love the look of gel nails, but I don't like the damage that I feel that it does to my nails, so absolutely love that. Then I'm going to go on to Bath and Body. So the first thing that I love, and if you know me, this will be no surprise because I bang on about it all the time, and if anyone ever says to me, oh, I've got dry skin, or oh, I don't know what to do with my arms, they look a little bit sore, I immediately point them in the direction of Rub 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 by Lush. This is at least my 6th tub. I just love it. It smells like I don't know, it's very unisex. It says it smells like mimosa and orange flower, and it is a very unisex fragrance, so it's not particularly feminine or girly, but it's so good. I'll show you the inside. I don't want to tip it everywhere, but it is bright blue like this. It can also be used to wash your hair, which is really good because it gives you quite a lot of volume. But I always have really suffered with sort of very dry patches on my legs and arms, and ever since I've used that I have not had one issue. It's like completely gone away. I'm not saying it will work for everyone, but for me personally it just does everything I want it to do. My skin always feels smooth because although it is a scrub, it doesn't give you that really horrible like drying feeling where it's kind of stripped your skin, because it's still got some oils in there. It really nourishes the skin at the same time as being able to remove the dead skin, so I love that. Once I've used that, I'm a bit of a multi-product person. I go over it with the L'Occitane almond shower oil. This is amazing, ridiculously expensive. It's £19 for this, but I think I've had this for maybe 4 months and I'm just under half, so it does last a long time. This is incredible to shave your legs with because it just completely glides and it just makes your skin feel so soft, and it smells the best ever. Like, this scent is so lovely. I know that you can actually get really good deals on this on QVC, and they do also do like a big bag where you can refill the pot, which I think works out cheaper. But I just absolutely love this. I love the feeling of it being very milky when it's mixed with water. And yeah, I love the way it makes my skin feel, so I really love that. And I although I keep thinking I should try and find a cheap alternative, to be honest with you, I'll probably spend more money trying to find something that is suitable than just buying it again, so I'll probably just do that. The other thing, and the last thing in my Bath and Body, is another L'Occitane product looking very similar, which is the L'Occitane Almond Oil Milk Veil. I really like this. It's got a slight shimmer to it, which I actually really like at this time of year because it just makes your skin look really healthy and pretty. Again, I really struggle with moisturisers because I always find that they make my skin burn on my body more than on my face. This one doesn't do that at all. It doesn't leave me with like chicken skin, which some of them seem to. Again, it is expensive. I think it's £30 for that one. I have also used the one in the tub. I think I've got one. I have. And it's literally completely empty. Like this, which I also like, but this really runs out quick, and I think that's like £42. And I don't think anyone in the world has £42 to spend moisturising their body every month and a half when that runs out, because it's really, you just need a lot of it. This one I think is better for me because it lasts longer, it does exactly the same job, and I like the shimmer because the other one doesn't have the shimmer, so absolutely love that. And again, you can probably find really good deals on this on the QVC website, so it's probably worth a check. But yeah, I mean, I got mine in a set, so I got them at a reduced price. So yeah, I think if you can get them in the sets, and they did say to me that it's normally around Mother's Day and Christmas that they do them. If you can get them in the sets, you're going to get it so much cheaper. But if not, then definitely QVC is the place to go. Now, the last two favourites are fragrance. I have a lot of perfume. I don't know if you can probably see some of it behind me. I've got a lot of perfume, and I just really enjoy perfume. I enjoy the fact that it can just really spark memories, and it can just be very nostalgic. So I just really love fragrance. The first favourite I've got is Coco Chanel, which is this one. I haven't got a lot left in there actually, and that makes me really sad. I love this. My granny always used to wear it, so for me it's a very nostalgic scent, and I just love it. It always makes me just feel very warm, and very, yeah, just very happy. Oh, I just love it. This is a very, for me, more of a scent that I would wear autumn winter because it is quite strong. And I know that sounds really strange. I don't know if other people do this, but I definitely have like more fragrances that I'd wear in the evening, or ones for the day, ones for summer, ones for like I definitely wouldn't wear like I probably wouldn't wear this on like a hot summer's day, but I'd absolutely wear it in the evening, and I'd definitely wear it sort of autumn winter time. But I'm definitely going to need a new bottle soon because that's running low. But I absolutely love this. This is obviously expensive because it's Chanel. I've had this bottle for ages, so I can't even remember how much I paid for it. It isn't for everyone, to be honest. It is quite an old scent, but I think for me, I just love it because it is so nostalgic. So I think if it isn't a scent that you're used to or you've smelt on somebody else, you're probably not going to like it all that much. Much like Chanel No. 5, which I think on other people, as they come past, I love the scent, as it is like a waft, but I couldn't wear it on me. I think it's too strong, but I love that. And then my other favourite is the YSL Black Opium. I've actually used loads of this. I've only had it since Christmas, but I just love it. It's a really like sweet, but I don't know how to describe it because it's not sugary. It's I believe that like one of the main notes of this is black coffee, which I think obviously takes that sweetness down ever so slightly. But I just absolutely love it. Whenever I wear it, people are like, oh, you smell nice. What's that? It's Black Opium. I wear this a hell of a lot because I think, I don't know, I never really got into sort of actually choosing fragrances and stuff properly until fairly recently. I think I'd always think, oh yeah, I like the look of that. Or I'd smell it once and think, oh yeah, that'll do. I like that. And yeah, this is something that I was smelling, I was wearing for a while because I worked on a counter and it was opposite YSL, so it was a nice easy one to pinch. But it was something that I wore for a little while, saw how it sat on my skin, and I just enjoyed wearing it so much that I bought it. And I just, these two fragrances are something that I will probably always have in my collection. I think some of the ones I have are interchangeable and I might sort of not have them for a while and then go back to them, whereas these two are something I always want to have in the collection. These are really great as well if you can get them at like Christmas and stuff like that, because I think I got this one, which is a 50ml, I believe. Yeah, 50ml, and it's a de parfum. And I got that with a mini 10ml, so that was really good. And I think I got it for about £40, so that's really good because I think a bottle of this on its own at the moment is like 75. So I think it was just after Christmas when it all went in the sale. So if you can get hold of it, then do it. Also a notable mention, I really like YSL fragrance. I think that they're generally really nice. There are a couple that I'm not so keen on, but also worth a notable mention, I really do like the YSL Mon Paris as well. It's a bit sweeter, but it's still very sort of floral and light rather than I really don't like sickly sweet sugary scents. I can't wear them. They give me a headache and they make me feel a little bit ugh, so I just don't. But yeah, I do really like that as well. I think I've got a mini, but I haven't got like a big bottle. But definitely when you see these around just after Christmas, keep your eye out for them and grab them because they're so much better value when that happens. So that is everything. That is all of the stuff that I just absolutely love. And I mean, it's a little bit over the top, but can't live without. They're all the things that I will keep buying and buying unless they change the formula or make them so expensive I physically can't. I just love all of those things so much, as you can probably tell. There are other things that I'm loving, but I'm sort of more trying them out and seeing whether they're going to be something that I'm going to keep buying and buying, because I think that's how you know when something runs out and you're like, I must get that. Or in my case, I sometimes buy it before it's even run out to make sure that I'm never without it. So I think that's how you know. So yeah, as I said, I love them. I'd love it if you left in the comments the things that you love, the things you can't live without, what you think of the products that I've showed you today, whether you've tried them or you'd like to, because I think it's really great to get suggestions from other people as well. So absolutely loving that. As I said at the beginning, if you do enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe if you would like to as well, and I'll be back again soon. But thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.